Good morning, this is Tara with Tara's Whimsies Bakery, and today I am going to be working on some Christmas pies. I got these prepared last week. I got the containers from the Dollar Tree, and then I just filled them with foam, some scrap pieces I had. I had some rounds. I started with those from the Dollar Tree. They look like this. I may have had some bigger. I can't remember. I think I started with these and then I filled in a round because I really haven't had many that were bigger than this. So I put two on top of each other so they would be almost to the top. And then I put a piece of foam core board. And you can get foam core board anywhere. The Dollar Tree has it, Dollar General, and Walmart. Any craft supply store has foam core board. And it's given me a really nice, stable base to start working on my pies. I'm going to start with my shrink-free spackling that I love from Sherwin-Williams. I'm going to give it a good mix. Just give it a good stir. I should be able to put it directly onto this paper without having any problems, but I think what I'm going to do is add just a little bit of glue, just some Aleene's tacky glue, just in case. I'm going to try to go over, put my spackle on. You could also layer your clay onto this if you didn't want to deal with spackle. You do not have to use spackle. There is so much that is just going to spread around, but at least it'll be something underneath there that might help start it. So I'm just going to take my spatula and just kind of gently put that first layer on. I mean, this stuff gets so hard, it's like a rock when it's dry, so I really don't worry about it not sticking to things. It sticks to almost everything that I've put it on. I have everything covered, and I'll just wipe this off. Let me get a baby wipe. So I'm just going to wipe this and get all that off, because I do want a little bit of my pan showing. Okay, and this one, I think what I'm going to do is paint it a chocolate pie, and maybe some peppermint, the red and white peppermint decorations. Okay, friends, I'm back. It's only been a few seconds for you, but for me, it's been a whole day. I've been letting my pies dry, and this one is dry. I'm not feeling any coolness. It feels very dry. I even stuck a little, my little tool here, put it in there to see if there was anything that come up, and there wasn't. It's dry. So now what I'm going to do is put a quick dry stain block primer on it. Okay, I am priming. I've just got my little chip brush here, and I'm just putting a light coat of primer. You don't need a heavy coat at all. In fact, the lighter the better. Okay, I've got a bowl here, and I'm just going to mix up a dark brown. So I've added a lot of black because I really want my pie to be super chocolatey. So I've actually probably put too much black, but that's okay. I'm probably going to put 2 coats on it. I'm just going to mix it with my brush. And this is just regular acrylic paint that you can get at Michael's or Walmart or Hobby Lobby. That's a pretty chocolatey, deep chocolate. We're going to add a little bit more of the Deco Art dark chocolate. And the black I had was just Apple Barrel basic black. Let's just add a little bit more. I'll mix that up. Yeah, that's pretty. We'll see how we like it when we get it on our pie. But that's kind of the chocolate I was wanting, is a dark, dark chocolate. Maybe just a little bit more brown, just a touch. Okay, friends, so what we're doing now is I've got some shrink-free spackling from Sherwin-Williams. I have about a cup left of that. And then I've got my one-time Red Devil lightweight spackle. I've mixed the rest of that. Probably it's about 2.5 to 3 cups to a cup of this. Because this is a very wet spackle. And this is a lot drier. So I've mixed the two to kind of get that nice stiff consistency, but flowing. And now I'm going to add some white paint to it. And just in case, just for some flow, and make sure it's extra white for my pies, because everything's going to be, and I'm going to mix this up and I'll be back. So this is the consistency that I like. It's got nice stiff peaks when I press into it. And it should hold a shape real well when I start piping. So I'm going to fill my bags and then we're going to start popping some pies. Okay, so what I've got here, I'm doing the chocolate pie. And I wanted it like a chocolate peppermint theme. And so I've got some pre-made rosettes and some little bloops or blobs. I don't know. So I've got those placed. These are dry, obviously. And then I've got some here. I'm going to put, I want this to be very textured. I'm not a very still kind of person, so I like a lot of movement and texture in my work. And so I'm going to be placing these around. I don't think I like this little one, so I'm going to just put that there. And then I've got these little pieces that are drying. We'll put them on here in a little bit. I may not use all of them, but they're going to go around here. I am going to use icing right now to fill in the gaps. I'm also going to use my puffy paint. I'm going to put this down first in just kind of a drizzle all around. I'm hoping I don't mess this up. And then I'm going to, and I like this lighter brown with the darker brown. I think it's going to be a nice accent, but I'm going to, drizzle this puffy paint on, and then I'm going to start placing all my pieces, and then I'm going to fill in with my piping bag, my spackle. So, and then in the middle, I may or may not do this. I made this little candy cane. I don't know if you can see that very well, but I made that little candy cane, and my bow is kind of falling down, but that's okay. Thinking something like that, I think is going to be super adorable. Okay, I'm just drizzling my puffy paint, kind of about in the same direction that I did my, I think I'm going to do it one more time. I kind of want it thick. And I may have just ruined this, but I don't think so. I think it's going to be really cute. Okay. I'm using this as a glue as well. So all of my stuff sticks really nicely. I like that. That looks pretty. Okay. And now we're going to go ahead and place our, what I think I'm going to do, instead of just relying on that as a glue, I'm going to go ahead and I'm not really good with spackle, but I'm going to do my best. Okay, I'm going to just try not to drop it. I kind of want these going towards the edge. I don't need that much spackle, so I need to just kind of chill on that. I don't want it. Just need a little bit to. All right, there's that. I'm going to come in with my little bloops, or whatever you want to call them. And I don't want them to be symmetrical. My work, I don't do anything symmetrical, if I can help it. It just, it's not my thing. That's going to be covered up. Even if something sticks out, it's okay. This is going to be what it's going to be. We're going to go with it. Let's see. I think I'll put that there. And I don't really want it coming too much further than this little piece right there. Come on, get on there. Let's see. Go right there. Whoops. Don't worry about that. If you get paint on your piece, you can always paint it white. Nobody will ever know. That's what's so nice about fake baking. It's fake. You can't mess it up. You really can't. It's just art. All right. We're going to come in close to that one. Okay. Now I'm ready to come in with, we're going to do a 1M, and I'm just going to maybe something like that. You can even do something like that. Doesn't have to be perfect. This is about texture for me. I'm just kind of filling in some gaps. Hope you can see this. I'm going to come this way. There's no rhyme or reason. Okay, I think I'm going to come in with one more tip. Let me get this bag changed out and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I've just got this one that puts a lot of lines in it. That's what I really like. Love that. I'm not professional at all, as you can see. I'm just kind of filling in the gaps with this little squiggles, and I like that. Yep. I'm sorry if I'm off camera. This is kind of hard to do. on camera. I don't want to mess it up like that. Trying to make sure that I stay circular and don't get it too, you know, straight lines. Y'all don't judge me on this. I'm new. Okay, now we're going to come in with our candy cane pieces. And this is paint that's come over, so I don't want to go beyond that. So I think we're good. I really like this. What do y'all think? It's turning out like I was wanting. Okay, we'll keep that tip in because I can use that for the centerpiece. How do you think that looks? I really like it. Okay, let's come in with our little pieces of our candy cane. I'm just going to set them here. And if they come off, just set them in your spackle. And if they come off, you can always glue them back on. So I'm coming in with my bigger pieces first. And I just don't want any rhyme or reason to it. I just want it to be cute. Oh, I'm not going to use that one. I think I want a smaller one anyway. I think we'll do that one there, like that. And I think we're going to put one there. I don't know, let me look. Maybe put one there. Kind of looking in the camera to see what I like as far as symmetry. And we're going to have a lot of these other little pieces going on, so I don't want to get it overwhelmed yet. I may go ahead and put my little smaller pieces in, or maybe I can do some of this like that. Yeah, let's do that, these little bitty pieces. Do that. See why you didn't have to be real perfect, because you're going to mess up your little dollops anyway. Okay, let's come in with some little candy cane pieces. Now these can go all over. They do not have to be perfect at all. So I'm going to place these around and then I'll be back. Okay guys, I finished this one. I really, really like it. I think it turned out super cute. It is exactly what I was wanting. I had an inspiration picture from Pinterest of a real pie, and it didn't have the candy cane in the middle. I just really like it. I think it turned out really cute. What do y'all think? Let me know in the comments. Please share, like, and subscribe if you're on YouTube, and follow me if you're on Facebook, or friend request me. I kind of have an open page on Facebook, so I do a lot of things over there. So thank you so much for tuning in and just doing this little journey with me on figuring out how to do pies, and these little faux pies are so cute for Christmas. So I will see you later and talk to you later. Bye.